Unit 3, Lesson 1, Student Example Number 1. Determine the formula for the table provided and find the missing values. I find that when you have a horizontal table like this, I like to rewrite it in a vertical T-table format. I have M and I have N. My values of M are 4, 5, 6, and 7. My values of N that correspond are 11, 14, 17, and 20. There's a shortcut here when you're determining a formula for such a table. If your value on the left-hand side of your T-chart, in this case the M, increases by 1 at a time, so from 4 to 5, from 5 to 6, and from 6 to 7, then we can work through the shortcut. If that's the case, which it is, now take a look at your N values. Find the difference between the first and second terms. Your first term is 11, your second term is 14. The difference between 11 and 14 is 3. Check if that's the same pattern for the rest of your terms. The difference between 14 and 17 is 3. And the difference between 17 and 20 is 3. So this is definitely a pattern. Now that you know that pattern, start by writing N equals. Okay, you take whatever variable, in this case N, that is on the right-hand side of your table, and write it as equals. Okay, we found that the difference was 3, so N equals 3 times whatever the variable is on the left-hand side of your table. In this case, it's an M. So 3M. Now, actually do that operation to your M. 3 times M, in the case of term 1, is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so now what do I have to do to get from that 12 to my actual first term value? My first term value is 11. So to get from 12 to 11, I need to subtract 1. And that's my formula. Let's check if it works. 4 times 3 is 12, minus 1 is 11. 5 times 3 is 15, minus 1 is 14. 6 times 3 is 18, minus 1 is 17. And 7 times 3 is 21, minus 1 is 20. So you can see that this formula actually works. So now, to find our missing values for M equals 8 and M equals 9, we can just plug into our formula. All right, so N equals 3 times, in this case, 8 minus 1. 3 times 8 is 24 minus 1, and 24 minus 1 is 23. So our value here is 23. Performing it for the other one, N equals 3 times 9 minus 1. N equals 3 times 9 is 27 minus 1. N equals 26. So our value here is 26. Remember, you can only use this shortcut if your value on the left-hand side of your table increases by 1 at a time.